Hello everyone, my name is Utkarsh Shukla and I'm pursuing my BBA from Universal Business School affiliated with Cardiff Metropolitan University, and in this video I will be talking about impact of industrialization and globalization on ethical and sustainable business practices. So first see the contents of the video. So it has introduction, then we have industrialization and its impact on global climate change, then we have comparison between India and Spain, and finally the takeaways, recommendation and conclusion of the video. So starting with the introduction. So industrialization refers to the process of transforming economy from primarily agriculture and manual labor based to one dominated mechanized industry and manufacturing. Globalization. Globalization refers to increasing interconnectedness and integration of economies, societies and cultures around the world. Sustainability. Balancing present economic, social and environmental needs without compromising resources for future generations. Business ethics. Business ethics are moral principles that guide the conduct of businesses and individuals in their business activities. Significance of impact of industrialization and globalization on ethical and sustainable business practices. Industrialization and globalization have resulted in increased competition, resources consumption, and social inequalities. As a response, ethical and sustainable business practices have gained significance to address these challenges. By adopting such practices, business can mitigate negative impacts, build trust, contribute a moral, sustainable, and equitable world. Taking responsibility for social and environmental impacts is a crucial for long-term success and reputation. Historical aspect of industrialization. Industrialization marked a pivotal shift in global history, particularly evident in countries like Britain, USA, Germany, and various European nations. Beginning in Britain during the late 18th century with the Industrial Revolution, advancement in textile manufacturing, coal mining, and steam power transformed society from agrarian to industrial. This shift spread to the USA, where innovations like the cotton gin and assembly line fueled rapid industrial growth in the 19th century, fostering urbanization and economic expansion. Germany's industrialization later in the 19th century was characterized by advancement in chemical and electrical engineering, aided by strong educational institutions. Similarly, other European countries such as France, Belgium experienced industrialization through a mix of factors including colonial trade, technology diffusion, and the rise of manufacturing industries. This period of industrialization fundamentally altered economies, societies, and global power dynamics, shaping the modern world. Next, we have impact of industrialization on the global climate change. First, greenhouse emissions. CO2 levels have risen from 280 ppm pre-industrial revolution to 414 ppm in 2020, accelerating global warming. Nitrous oxide concentrations increased from 270 ppb to 332 ppb in the same period. Environmental consciousness. Rise temperatures have caused sea level, more intensive heat waves, and altered precipitation patterns. Deforestation, urbanization, and land use changes further impact climate sustainability and environmental health. Global warming trends. The average global warming has increased from 12 degree during the last glacial maximum to 14.4 degree in 2015. The rate of warming post-industrial revolution is approximately 50 times faster than the previous 21,000 years. Finally, the future concerns. Recent data shows that the past decade was the warmest on record, with the continuous rise in global temperatures. Efforts to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions and address climate change impact are crucial for further environmental sustainability. Next, we have comparison of ethical and sustainable business practices of India and Spain. Starting with India. 1991 economic liberation. India's economic liberation policies in 1991 opened up economy on globalization. This marked a significant turning point as it exposed Indian businesses to international standards and practices, including those related to ethics and sustainability. Post-2000 globalization influence. Globalization facilitated the transfer of economy and knowledge exchange, leading to adoption of more sustainable practices in Indian industries. Third, the 2000 Companies Act. The Companies Act of 2013 mandated corporate social responsibility initiatives for certain qualifying companies. This legislation compelled businesses to allocate resources towards social and environmental causes, driving the integration of sustainability practices in corporate strategies. Next, Spain. 1986 EU Accession. Spain's accession in the European Union marked a significant shift towards sustainable business practices, including environmental directives becoming binding, influencing Spain's approach to industrial law development. The 2011 Law on Sustainable Economy. This law included measures to support renewable energy, promote energy efficiency, and enhance CSR. 2018 Spanish Climate Change and Energy Transition Law. This law outlines Spain's commitment to transitioning towards a low carbon economy, increasing the share of renewable energy in energy mix, driving businesses towards more sustainable practices. Next, we have elements of ethics and sustainability between India and Spain. Both Spain and India prioritizes ethics and sustainability in businesses practices with different emphasis. Spain emphasizes in transparency, integrity, and accountability, complying with anti-corruption laws and promoting fair treatment in stakeholders. It integrates sustainable practices focusing on renewable energy, waste management, and CSR initiatives. India, driven by consumer demands and regulatory requirements, emphasizes on fair treatment of employees, ethical sourcing, and responsible marketing. The key takeaways of the video. So increased awareness, industrialization and globalization have raised awareness about the importance of ethical and sustainable business practices among businesses, governments and consumers worldwide. Integration and sustainability. Businesses are integrating sustainability into their operations, focusing on areas such as renewable energy, waste management, and corporate social responsibility. Regulatory frameworks. Governments are implementing regulatory frameworks to encourage and enforce ethical and sustainable practices, driving compliance and accountability. Global collaboration. Globalization facilitates knowledge exchange and collaboration, enabling businesses to adopt best practices and technologies from around the world. The recommendations of the video from my side. Education and training. Providing education and training programs to businesses to enhance understanding and implementing of ethical and sustainable practices. Collaboration. Encourage collaboration between businesses, governments, and civil society organizations to develop and implement sustainable solutions. Transparency. Promote transparency in reporting practices to enable stakeholders to assess businesses ethical and sustainable performing accurately. Innovation. Encourage innovation in sustainable technologies and practices to address emerging challenges and opportunities. Finally, the conclusion of the video. Industrialization and globalization have fundamentally transformed the business landscape, driving a greater emphasis on ethical and sustainable practices. While challenges remain such as balancing economic growth and environmental conservation, ensuring social equity and momentum towards ethical and sustainable business practices is undeniable. By fostering collaboration, implementing supportive regulatory frameworks, and promoting innovation, businesses and governments can further accelerate the process of towards a more sustainable future. That was it for the video. Thank you for your patient hearing.